can't do any of this stuff.
Why not?
My mind's eye. Charles just sits there eating his food. Charles goes down the basement. That one time on Sunday, I came in there to talk to him, and he says, "Oh, you gotta go because he has to have movie night." I looked at some of the movies at Charles and Mind's Eye. An Arab movie, I think it was called Big Fat Towelheads Get Fucked, and the other one was called Cockman Blows All the Way, and the other one was called Smooth Cheeks Gets Double Pleasure. And he says you could stay, we could have pistachios and cookies and a couple other things. I just said, I'm not into gay stuff like that, Charles. Plus he had that special deep fried tofu with hot sauce too. He had to, little deep fryer. So I had to go, so I just left him, and he was sitting there, and after I left he was pulling down his pants and walking around in his underwear doing an Arab dance in there. So when I was waiting for the bus, but I didn't say anything because I just fantasizing on something else. I didn't feel like seeing those big fat Arab cheeks dancing around, you know, with his bald head and all that, with his more rental thing. He doesn't have a girlfriend either because women think he's processed, and plus he's so fat and everything, and he doesn't control his needs because, you know, that Arab fat guy doesn't understand what's going on because he doesn't do much. He just sits in his place, and after that was that day when he was dancing around in his underwear, but mostly he just like sits there till like doing nothing. He has no business in that store. Maybe like 3 or 4 people come in there shopping around, and you might have friends come in there, but actual customers, no, he doesn't have very many customers coming at his place because it's mostly a dead zone. That person, Charles, doesn't have no life, man. He just sits there and if there's no business, stuff sits there growing dust on it, and then he just sits there and he doesn't care, you know, just works on the computer all night and looks at it, opens his boxes, pulls out all his crappy records he orders and CDs, and he doesn't understand what's going on to that time. But he just does that, you know, just with all that stuff he carries in there, and then just sits by the computer till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then leaves the store and all that. And it's kind of boring, you know, and I go in there, I get bored because, you know, you're looking for a particular item and you can't find anything you want because it's mostly the same shit up there, and you ask them to order something, you got to put a deposit down like $5-6, and I don't want to put money down, and then charging other people a discount, you know, deposit to put down. You know, just order the thing. If a person wants it, they'll pay for it, you know. Carry assortment instead of carrying a whole bunch of crap. Done.